Oh dear. Well, there's no. I don't know what. I should have properly prepared myself before I click go live. Still finishing the last of my dinner and trying to water out my mouth. That's not a phrase. Water out my mouth. I'm so sorry. This is the height of unprofessionalism. Let me take a sip of water. Hello, everybody. I don't know who's watching, how many are watching. It's normally a bit of a delay on our viewership. But do say hello in the chats. Give us a little yoo-hoo, good evening, or whatever your greeting of preference is as we start episode 5 of Screen Time. I'm sorry there wasn't any Screen Time last week. I had the gig. I had an actual gig in real life in a little theatre in Fareham. No, haven't even. It doesn't matter which borough of this greater Portsmouth area it was in. It was an actual gig, and that's why I wasn't doing Screen Time. However, we're back with episode 5, and we're not going to Ian straight away going, are you wearing a string vest over a shirt? That would no, if I had a string vest I would wear it topless, Ian. That's I'm bold with my fashion statements. I would do that, but this is just a full one piece. I mean I've got jeans on. It's not like a one piece, but you know what I mean. New, actually. I got it 2 days ago. Anyway, glad you're with us, Ian, and glad everyone else is with us. I've got Henry here, just giving me the middle finger in the. I'm trying.
I just realised you could see what I was doing. So
yeah, I could. Yeah. So I've got our 2 guests in the waiting room, and they're just Henry was being very rude to me with his hands. I was going to share this story, but I'll introduce our guests and I'll tell them my toothpaste story. So our 2 guests today, 2 good friends of mine, both ex-school mates as well. Nice little throwback to the glory days of Bishop Wordsworth School in Salisbury. I don't know if that's too much information. I mean, I don't care. I don't know if there's a security issue for Henry or Aodhan, but that's their names: Henry Futcher and Aodhan PB.
Hello.
Hello, how are you? So, Henry, we're glad to have you. Henry, we've already spoken to you with your rude hand gestures. Right. So I'll start with Aodhan. How are you, mate?
I'm good, thank you. Yeah, I've been working today. I noticed that you're in a different area of your house today.
Oh yes, of course. Normally I have the wall of vaginas behind me, that wallpaper. But I'm sat down in my kitchen lounge diner area. And I've got a painting, which I believe is by the woman who owns the Airbnb I'm in. I think it's signed.
Millage.
Yeah, this is Mrs. Millage's original work. And another painting, which is by something Parsons.
That's a Podger, isn't it, that one?
That is an original 2018 Podger, worth a fair bit on the old art market. I got that valued by Christie's at 17 million pounds.
You just need a McLaren now, and you'll completed the set.
I get the full. I realise we all have the same reference points of Bishop's teachers, and I hope our 10 viewers today are enjoying.
Viewers already.
13 actually, it's just gone up to. I hope you're enjoying our references to old Bishop Wordsworth School in Salisbury art teachers. Ian says, is Henry the one who portrayed the characters on Pulse of the Nation? It is Ian, long time fan.
What are you talking about?
A recognisable voice.
Exactly. Yeah, Aodhan remembers.
I never played any character. Those are real people, weren't they?
Oh no. Yeah, sorry, that's a good. Ian, no, Ian, he did not. We genuinely had Matt Hancock and James Corden and the like calling up.
I didn't play Matt Hancock. I was actually Dominic Rowe.
Guys, come on.
Yeah, we can't break the foot. It's a very good point, Aodhan. Now you're both long-time viewers. I'm very happy to have you on.
Yes.
How much of the? I know I've seen you in the comments quite a lot during Screen Time. Were you on top of Pulse of the Nation as well?
I was, yeah. I was an avid viewer of Pulse of the Nation.
Greatly appreciate that.
Yeah, well, during lockdown, there wasn't many things you could do, but you could enjoy the wonderful, nice entertainment provided by yourself. So,
thank you so much. You know what? That started very dodgily. You were like, "Well, there's fuck all else to do in lockdown," but you saved it with a nice compliment at the end. Henry, of course, you're familiar with the form as well. You're a regular viewer.
I'm a big fan. I'm pretty much I reckon if you ever got big enough, I'd be mastermind category, the Andrew White YouTube channel.
You are a lot of my YouTube channel.
I've been in probably about half the videos, so you know, I know my fair share.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna ask where you know the form. Of course, you're a regular viewer. Do you want to tell people why screen time starts at 8 p.m. rather than our regular 7 p.m.?
Screen time starts at 8 p.m. because from 6:30 to 7:30, I have a international relations theory seminar, which you know, that's not movable. You know, I'd have to coordinate like hundreds of students to get that changed. Whereas, you know, it's just you being inconvenienced here, Andrew. Really.
Yeah. So,
and Andrew would just do whatever you say. So Henry
pretty
would
much.
Yeah.
I'm very influenceable. But yeah, basically,
can I just say, you did move the Pulse of the Nation start time for the second series an hour earlier, so George Backhouse could watch, and he never did anyway.
That is a good point, actually. I've moved.
Or at least I turn up when I get it changed for me. You know.
Now I know this is very unprofessional. You know, a person at the top of their game doesn't.
I might say.
Yeah, exactly. They wouldn't move their schedule for one individual person, but so few is the viewership of Andrew White live streams that if I lost Henry, I would lose a large percentage.
You've lost me today. I'm not here today.
I know, and we're still at 11 people. In fact, we've even got a Twitch viewer, big anime fan XX, who says, need more Henry Futcher content.
Is that the first Twitch viewer that hasn't been someone offering to get loads of likes on Facebook?
I think so. That is our first genuine Twitch viewer. The first one that's not like, click here for big boobies.
I'm trying to work out who that might be, though, because surely that's
Gareth.
It probably is Gareth.
Yeah, it could be Gareth, regular viewer. And we've got Ian, of course, a regular viewer as well. Lovely to see you, Ian. And if anyone else is watching, please do comment. It'd be lovely to see you in the chat.
Please, someone comment, please.
Wonderful. I do like this format, and it's been fun writing the quizzes, but it's not quite as viewer engaging as Pulse of the Nation. But
well, you know, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, what can you do?
Exactly. But I'm glad you like the format. I'm glad you're both keen to be on it. Are you ready for round one?
I've never been more ready in my entire life for anything.
I'm ready to win.
I'm going to do the round one video, and then I'm going to say hello to some of the lovely people that have just commented to ease my numerical woes. Right, round one, journalist.
It never fails to amaze me, like how you did that.
Thank you. I honestly, sometimes I watch it and I can't believe how good that's come out for how little effort I've actually put into it.
I thought you got someone to do it for you, to be honest.
No, all of this is. I do not have the budget, Henry. This is a donation-based show. Donate to the show. PayPal.me/standupandrew. A donation-based show which has received, I believe, 2 donations across 30 different episodes.
Ooh.
So, thank you.
So
we've got Shanice back in the comments. Hey, Shanice, regular screen time viewer. Danica is watching. So is Mr. Holden himself. Of course, Henry and Danica famously have beef. Alfie Stedman says, hoping Aidan's a better quiz answerer than mustache grower.
Oh, wow.
Now, let's look at this mustache.
Not too bad.
I think it's all right, yeah. I think that's very harsh from Alfie. You've done a better job than us.
Yeah.
I had a rubbish November. Henry just shaved it today, didn't you, Henry?
I did. 2 months of growth gone, just like that.
Look at it, man. He's just... and Danica actually has some very...
Nice jawline, actually, Henry.
Yeah. Well, I've got a bit of this underneath. I've never really been able to sort this out, but I've got a wonky nose as well.
Mate, you're perfect.
Oh, I don't know.
Like a turkey. Me and Eddie going for 2 very different approaches there.
Yeah.
You're perfect.
Was Danica, why was I called Mr. Holden then?
Because you called in as oh no, Mr. Does she mean Corden?
I don't know.
Who is Mr. Holden?
Is it because I like Amanda Holden?
Oh yes, sorry. So Danica and indeed Joe Wells, who's also watching, caught Henry liking a sexy picture of Amanda Holden and accused him of being, and I quote, "horny on main."
Well, Amanda Holden is a lovely, lovely lady.
She is.
Exactly.
If there's one thing you can count on me for, Andrew, it's being horny on main. I got caught out with Dua Lipa as well.
Mm-hmm. You do like a lot of Dua Lipa pics. Who would you be horny on main for, Aodhan? Who's your horny on main star?
I quite like Maura from Love Island.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Maura.
Andrew, don't pretend you've seen Love Island.
No, I do.
She's quite nice.
I'm gonna Google her
on Instagram.
Yeah, well, I'll give her a Google as well. Maura, Love Island.
I reckon she'd like that mustache, Aodhan.
Yeah.
This is. I'll share my screen so people can Chrome tab it. You should see this Chrome tab. This is Maura here. I can. You know what? I think visually you go together quite well. I don't know who this lad is. Is that Curtis?
He's Curtis. Is that his name? Curtis. His brother is on Strictly.
Curtis and AJ Pritchard. I do know them because they have a lot of topless pictures out there. Anyway. Shadi says every single week I forget about the interest, and every single week I'm amazed. Thank you so much. Also, I'm a Celebrity's finished now, so hopefully she'll stay for the whole thing.
Who won?
I don't know. I didn't follow.
Guy from McFly's wife.
Yes. If you remember the name of who won, Shanice, please do tell us. Ian says, I wasn't going to say anything, but as Alfie started, I think Aodhan has a great career ahead of him in a live-action Lego movie.
Well, I don't know if that's a compliment, to be honest. I'm a bit
yeah.
I'm just going to shave it off straight after this.
I don't... Surely a live-action Lego movie defeats the point of it being a Lego movie. But
a little bit.
I like it. I like that we're going in for the gentle roast, so I appreciate this. Shanice says horny for Holden.
Yeah, that's a movement I can get behind. That's my new political party, actually.
Horny for Holden.
Yeah.
Lauren Starkey says, hey, a newcomer in the chat.
Yep.
Oh, fantastic. Well, look at this. Aodhan's bringing the... Who have you brought, Henry?
I think my friend Zara said she was going to watch. I don't know if she's still here. If she is, Zara, say hello. I want to have friends as well, please.
Aodhan's got 2 fans in the comments, and so far, Henry, you've got none. I'm going to give him 2 bonus points if that doesn't... I'll give you a bonus point for every fan you bring to the channel.
You can't match it, Henry. I'm sorry.
I put it on Instagram as well, and still no one's came. Actually, I retweeted your tweet, Andrew, and I lost a follower.
Did you actually? I'm so sorry. Alfie says definitely a compliment. Ian also says it's a compliment. And Shanice says Giovanni won. Thank you so much, Shanice. Right. So journalist, is now the regular feature. You know, we kind of played around with different round ones, but this is my favorite round one. And basically, it's about journalism, but the kind of worst kind of journalism, Buzzfeed journalism.
Oh.
I'll give you the title of some BuzzFeed quizzes, and I want you to tell me whether they are real BuzzFeed quizzes or ones that I have made up. Very simple game.
Okay.
Aodhan, we've also got another. That's 3 points for you now, Aodhan. We've got Katia.
Yeah.
If you can't name at least 14 of these movie directors, sorry, but I have to ban you from cinema.
What does that even mean? 14 movie directors.
I was going to say that is. I don't think I couldn't name Christopher Nolan.
So no, you don't have to name 14 random.
No, but I'm just saying how many I can do right now.
Okay. If you can't name at least 14 of these directors, sorry, but I have to ban you from cinema.
That's just fair. What if you're a child? That's like not fair.
Sorry, yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, they apologise at least.
It's not very sincere though.
It's a bit throwaway.
Like,
it's a very fair comment. Very passive aggressive.
What's like the jurisdiction of this as well? Is this like in the UK or America, or just worldwide ban?
I think it's a worldwide lifetime ban from movies. I mean, it might not be. I might have made it up.
Well, no one wants that.
What are you going to go for?
Well, I feel like I don't think anyone can. I don't think there's a single person in the world who can name 14 movie directors. So I think it's an unrealistic task to ask of someone. So it's made up. This is Andrew White through and through.
Henry Futcher. It's real.
What?
Oh, you're joking.
It's real. It's posted 1 hour ago. It's currently trending on the Buzzfeed quiz page. And
So it's fresh. It's fresh.
It's fresh. And I'll tell you this: I did not name many.
Oh, I'm heartbroken.
How many? What? 14 movie directors.
I can't even remember half of them. It was really hard. I don't know why they went for such an aggressive stance, went on such a hard quiz.
Random number.
Yeah, like maybe you're not such a movie buff, but banning you completely from movies. I mean,
it's harsh. Well, movie buff to movie buffering. Luca Wild says it just froze for ages. What are you guys talking about? I'm so sorry. If anyone else said that,
Luca's with me. That's a good friend of mine.
No, that's actually my housemate from uni.
Oh, Henry, mate, that's embarrassing. And already with a 4-0 advantage.
Where is everyone?
Sorry, we froze. We were talking about, so we did BuzzFeed quizzes. I'm reading some BuzzFeed quizzes. Are they real or not? Henry guessed fake on if you can't name at least 14 movie directors. Sorry, but I have to ban you from cinema.
Andrew, my friend Will is watching, but he hasn't commented. Do I get a
Will Holmes,
yes.
Henry Futcher eats mashed sandwiches. Do you actually eat mashed sandwiches, Henry?
That's unsubstantiated, and
okay, I'm going to give you a minus point for that. So, unfortunately, Will has gained and lost you a point there, all in one.
It's okay. You can bring it back.
This is an uphill battle already, isn't it?
It's not great. However, there is a chance maybe Aiden will slip up here on his question.
Yeah, well, let's hope so.
Which of these unusual pizza toppings have you tried? I bet not even 10%.
Ooh.
Which of these unusual pizza toppings have you tried? I bet not even 10%.
I struggle to define unusual. I guess it depends where you're from, because if you're in, I don't know, Italy, like they have loads of things on pizza, whereas like if you're in the UK, they have like cheese and pepperoni.
I didn't have like a VPN on or anything. I was in the UK BuzzFeed.
Unusual.
But it could be an Anglo-centric reporter, you know.
Yeah, like fish and stuff like that.
Yeah, anchovies and things. You know, I don't know. Pineapple, maybe even some people.
How many? 10.
Which of these unusual pizza toppings have you tried? I bet not even 10%.
It's not real. I'm gonna say not real. Fake news.
Oh, Henry, he's gained another point, I'm afraid. It was fake news.
Oh, for goodness sake.
I
thought that was real as well.
But you picked up a point from Danica, and Sean Stelfox says, "Hi, what the fuck is this, and why is it on my newsfeed?" Good question,
Hi,
Sean.
Hi,
Good
Sean.
question. Thank you
I'm
for
thinking
joining
exactly the same thing.
Everyone,
how do I leave?
Congrats on the wedding, Sean.
yeah.
Yes.
Because good point. It's got a wedding photo there. Thank you for joining us, Sean. Congrats on the wedding. Ian says, "I don't think BuzzFeed contributors know how percents work, so I'll go with fake." He got it right. And Josh Payne. Now, who wants to claim Josh Payne?
Nothing to do with me.
My friend Dan Payne said he was going to watch, and Josh Payne is his older brother. So,
oh mate, Henry, Aiden has bought literally half of our viewers.
I'm not.
All right,
I've just got. You know when you have to do a bit of soul searching about who your real friends are.
Danica's watching for you. You got a point from Danica.
I've got pictures up on here behind me of my friends, and I'm ready to tear them down. This is disappointing.
Okay. Well, Leo, there's some chance to catch up. I'll give you another BuzzFeed quiz. You ready for this?
Come on.
Pick a first date, and we'll tell you your life expectancy. Pick a first date, and we'll tell you your life expectancy.
Is that because if you like pick a dark alley with a strange man, your life expectancy is going to be very short?
Is that the sort of first date?
Parachute jump like in the middle, and then like in a public place with lots of people, you're pretty safe.
Whilst your mother over, Shanice says, "Sorry, I brought the savage friends to the chat." That's all right. The viewers and viewers, Shanice, it's nice to see you. Thank you as well for your comment on my Instagram post this week. I really appreciated it.
He's probably gone by now, Andrew.
Lauren says the most unusual topping I've ever eaten on pizza is kangaroo. Very topical for I'm a celeb.
I wonder what kangaroo tastes like.
It was actually in Wales. It was in Wales this year.
Yeah, of course it was. But I didn't follow.
It's quite nice, I've heard.
Well, Lauren, let us know. Get back in the comments. Tell us what kangaroo tastes like. Joe Wells has given you another point. He says, "I'm here for Henry." And for the chance of your 4th point, Henry, pick a first date, and we'll tell you your life expectancy. True or false?
It is too. Based on the last one, I thought it was too strange to be. No, what did I say? I said it was too strange to be real, and I was wrong. So this time I'm going to say it's too strange to be real. So to counter that, it is real. I'm going against my gut again.
You fool.
I'm rooting for you, Henry. All this time I'm rooting for you.
Well,
pick a first date and we'll tell you your life expectancy. No, I made that up.
Oh, you're joking.
Right.
Why would you make it up, Andrew? Why would you lie to me like that?
It's funny, isn't it? Right.
Funny.
Aiden,
Human.
this is your next one. Everyone is like a chess piece. Which one are you? And this is sponsored content with Netflix's Queen's Gambit. Everyone is like a chess piece. Which one are you?
Yeah, the Queen's Gambit was really good. It was a bit more style than substance, but yeah, I really liked it.
I've not seen it. I know. I'll give it a watch on your recommendation.
Yeah, give it a watch. In the movie, she always looks at the ceiling where she like visualizes the pieces moving. So imagine what happened in like Bishop's common room when people were playing chess, which was actually banned when we were in year 13. They banned chess during.
It is weird. I've talked to friends about this, and they do think the school we went to, Bishop's, was weird. So in the 6th form common room, chess was a violent spectator sport. Rather than played by the library nerds, often the rugby lads would play chess against each other very loudly and aggressively.
A real meeting of the minds it was.
Or a meeting of the meats.
A meeting of the meats. I've seen that film on a good website, a reputable website. Lucas says, more style than substance. Sounds juicy.
It's very sexually flavored, this episode, isn't it?
Oh my goodness. Ian has just come up. Ian's just had a very good joke. I'm just, especially when we're joking about me watching Meeting of the Meats. Ian's gone, do randy chess players visit Pornhub? That's very good, Ian.
I'm sorry. I think my my house fire alarm's going off. I think it's not now. It's okay.
Oh, right. I mean,
if Aiden burns alive, do I win?
Yes. I mean, yes.
By default. Okay. Fantastic.
And you know what? I'm not going to not upload that because that would be amazing viewing figures. I hope you understand.
Yeah, you get loads of viewers on that.
Danica says banned posh while you're so posh. Banned chess while you're so posh. And Sean says savage. I'm just curious. Well,
what kind of curious, Sean?
Thank you for sticking with us. That's like a solid 5 minutes you've watched. I don't know whether you've got the measure of what this is, but I really appreciate your viewership. Thank you. Now, I'm going to have to push you for an answer, I'm afraid, Aiden.
Yeah, so I'm going to channel my inner Queen's Gambit and look at the ceiling, visualize the quiz.
Visualize the Buzzfeed.
I'm going to say true. Sounds like it could be.
It's your first drop point of the game, I'm afraid, Aiden. I've made it up. Yes. So there's only been actually one real BuzzFeed title this entire round, and that was guessed correctly. No, incorrectly. I can't remember. Aiden got the only point anyway. So the current score is 6-3, considering all the people that have come to watch for.
I thought this was unfair. I'm losing because I don't have any friends.
And you also have a minus point for eating mashed sandwiches.
Andrew, you're here. You're my friend. Can I have a point for that?
Andrew has to be.
I'll tell you what. I'm friends with both of you, so you both get a point.
Well, that doesn't help me at all, does it? Realistically.
No.
Well, let's not be pedantic.
Yeah,
Andrew, if you give me an extra point, I'll let you be the best man when I get married.
I genuinely thought that was the setup anyway, so that's heartbreaking to hear. Okay. Right, round two. before my fragile heart breaks any further, is everyone's favourite, Make-A-Wish.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, like Tipping Point, Chase, any quiz show that needs some graphics, hit me up. That's TV ready stuff. Right.
It is very good.
So Make-A-Wish, this is the only feature that has, one of the only features that has been in every single screen time as we've fiddled with the format. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you 3 items from the website Wish, famous, of course, for its strange Facebook adverts and ridiculous prices. So 3 products, 2 are real Wish products, and 1 is fake. I've made a Wish, and I want you to tell me which one is the fake one. So it's Christmas themed this week, I'll make a wish. And your options are an 8-foot inflatable gingerbread man, kink play leather reindeer ears, naked Mr. and Mrs. Claus Santa baubles. So one more time.
Based on your cookies, Andrew.
Yes, these are my cookies. Hence the kink play leather reindeer ears. So your 3 options are 8-foot inflatable gingerbread man, kink play leather reindeer ears, and naked Mr. and Mrs. Claus Santa baubles. Which 2 are the real Make-A-Wish? Which 2 are the real Wish items? Which one have I made up? Your thoughts, please, Henry, to start.
Normally these follow a sort of pattern where you have the 3 and they're sort of related to each other.
They all have the Christmas theme.
But then why are 2 of them sexy and one of them is just an inflatable gingerbread man?
I mean,
what's the gingerbread man doing? What's he wearing? That's not revealed.
Yeah,
he's got kind of like gumdrop nipple tassels.
Do they wear clothes, gingerbread men? I don't know. They have little
no, they don't. They're naked. They're naked.
Yeah,
they just have
pretty sexy. Actually.
They just have buttons with no clothes.
Does the button open up their stomach? If you
it's just sewn into their chest.
That's quite awful. Really. It really is. Shanice
is very big.
8 foot is huge. Yeah.
Huge.
Shanice says sexy, low standards there, pal. I can't remember. I don't know what that was for, because there's a slight delay. I'm not sure who's got low standards and for what reason.
I imagine all of us.
Yeah.
For varying reasons.
Yeah, it's very far into lockdown. Okay. She thinks that the reindeer antlers being sexy is she's worried for us. But pup play is a thing. People dress up as like leather pups.
You said the word kinky, not me.
Yeah, well, that's what the title, or is it the title of the Wish item? Kink play leather reindeer is.
I really hope you haven't made those up.
What are you going for, Aodhan?
I'm gonna say that the leather reindeer ears are fake.
Okay, Henry, you can agree, of course. Oh, sorry.
I can, but I want to gain points there, so.
But at the same time, if you disagree and you're wrong,
I don't want you to have made up those reindeer ears, so I'm not going to say that because I don't think you'd sully the good name of Rudolph like that. Okay. The 8 foot, that's really big. I don't know if you know how big that is.
It's not actually. I have a 7-foot Christmas tree in my house, and it's not that big. It's not like huge. So 8 foot is only a foot bigger.
That's going to have to come with a pump. That's going to take a lot of breath to blow up. So who wants sexy things on their Christmas tree? So I want to say that the naked is just going to be. It's just too much. And if it's real and they're not fully naked, I want to see tits and peen. If I don't see that, it's not properly naked. But I think that's the fake one, the naked baubles.
He's worried about our sexy sexy meter.
She's missing out the key name. It says kink play.
It is kink play.
Right. So I don't think that's sexy, but some people do.
But I mean, I think her criticisms are very fair when Henry just said tits and peen. What are you into?
Man.
Ian's gone, ears are fake. Shanice has gone, ears are fake. Shanice has also said, boys only seem to know how to count in inches.
Oh, Shanice.
Now, I'm afraid, as much as I want you to stay in the game, Henry, the leather reindeers are fake. And
Yes.
the naked Santas are real.
I don't mess. I just don't mess.
It's no, don't. It's not worth it, mate. It's not worth it. Do you want to look?
I win.
You do auto win, yeah. Also, if all of Henry's friends leave now, then he loses the 3 points.
Yeah.
Come
on, Henry. Come back to us. That's huge.
It's
just a small house.
That's what made me pick it. It's like as big as a house. Actually, says Henry's done. Yeah, he was walked out. Do you know my favourite thing about this? Let me just double check it doesn't. Yeah, it's this picture. like the gingerbread man is like the father of he's the patriarch in this situation.
Hold on a second. Go back to the. But it's bigger than.
Yeah, how does it fit
it's inside the house?
I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense.
I accidentally revealed the price there. I hopefully you didn't see.
Oh, you can get different sizes.
I wasn't paying attention.
Size.
Oh yeah, I didn't even spot that.
So you made it up, Andrew.
No, it is real. It's there.
Okay.
Now the next round of Make-A-Wish, of course, is Price is Right. How much do you think this item costs? Henry, as you're behind, you go second, and you get your guess in first.
Okay, it's so big. I think it's going to be quite expensive, and I feel like it's one of those like electric blow up ones.
Oh, like the waving man.
Yeah, similar to that. Like the people who live across the road from me at my parents' house, they have similar massive things. I imagine they're quite expensive. Although they probably didn't get them from Wish. I'm going to say £81.99p.
£81.99p from Aodhan. Shanice has gone in with £22. Henry, what are you going for?
So could I Price is Right in here and just say £81.98?
You can, but there are double points available if you get within a decent amount of the number.
I feel like, well, with Wish, whenever it's expensive, it's a piece of shit.
Well, the reviews are actually very. I don't have a screenshot of the reviews. They were very positive.
4.5-star reviews, and there's 20 reviews. So
they said it arrived on time. It was as described.
But
it could be even more than that. It could be.
I think if it's so well reviewed, that might mean it's really good value for money.
Good thinking.
So I don't know how I wouldn't buy that. At all. I wouldn't pay any money for it. If you could offer it to me for free, I wouldn't buy it. So
what are you going to go for?
I'm going to go with my best friend Shanice and say £22.
So £22 and £81.99, very different prices. And the point goes to Henry Futcher, £48.81 just. That's quite tight in between the middle of the two of you.
But
Come on, Shanice.
You can't put a price on joy, so in my eyes, it's
so true. So
well, this is actually a reduced price. As you can see, there's another red box here.
Ooh.
How much do you think it's reduced from? Bonus points for guessing the original price of the gingerbread man inflatable.
£121.99p.
12199 from Aodhan. Shanice says, "Have I lost my best friend now? Is that who? Is that Sean? Is that Sean, Shanice? I think he has left, I'm afraid." She's guessed that it's come down from £64. What are you going for, Henry?
I think it's going to be one of those really small price reductions. £50.
Okay. Well, having gained a point previously, it's actually down from £316.
Jeez.
Christ.
That's a lot of money for something that doesn't appeal to me that much.
No.
Bigger sales at Sports Direct. Do you reckon they've actually ever sold any at £316, or is it just they make it look like such a big markup?
Yeah, it's like that is a deal that cannot be missed. I have to buy it.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? You can look after your kids. It's bigger than your house. It's £48.81. That's not bad. And it's
I wonder what other colour you can get other than brown.
you know what? Shall we just look?
Let's have a look.
Yeah.
I'll find it on Wish.
Yeah, because like probably white, a big white one, pink one maybe.
History. Shanice says a bloody Nora in response to how expensive that was.
My thoughts exactly.
Oh, Shanice, I'm going to go with my best friend Shanice's answer. So,
That's
Henry,
what I said.
But he won.
Are you now no longer friends with Shanice because she got it wrong?
No, you got you won that question. So.
Yeah, but then the next time she got it wrong. Under review, Shanice. We're gonna have to think about this one.
I'm going to struggle to find this gingerbread man because I just googled Christmas. I just search Christmas. I have to quickly scroll through and see if I can find it. I'll turn on my screen sharing. You can see my process. Imagine forgetting to close your curtains and waking up to see it in your window in the middle of the night. That would be terrifying.
I feel like it's a fire hazard as well. It's got like lights inside it, and
this is what inspired the leather reindeer ears.
Sorry, you saw a small child having fun, and it's inspired that sick perversion, did it?
Yeah. Oh, here it is at a different price, $39.80. I mean, it's still closer to Henry, but
what colours? It's surely it'll be the same.
Yeah, good point. Why have they got two different listings there? That's so stupid. So the colours available are white and brown, but you can get white express.
Like?
Can I see the white one?
No, it doesn't change anything. And the sizes are plug snowman, plug gingerbread man, EU plug gingerbread man, and US plug gingerbread man.
Oh wow!
There you go.
This is just the adapter that changes. Crazy.
Yeah. Right. Our next wish item. Of course, you wanted to see some tits and peen. Yes. I quote Henry. Here are I'm afraid.
He's not naked, Andrew. They've got shoes on.
would have that's a good point. Actually, Shanice does get a point because the other listing is closer to £22. I'll give you a point, Shanice, over here. Yeah, would that have affected your answer if I told you they had shoes on?
Completely. If you said with shoes, I would have known it was real automatically.
So this funny, naughty Santa Claus Christmas tree hanging pendants ornament best gift home party decor. How much would you price this at? Henry Futcher first.
I was watching Bargain Hunt the other day, and a couple of little porcelain Santas that you put on top of Christmas cakes went for about £50 in the auction. So wow. I'm going to say these are probably as good quality. So I'm going to say £40.
£40. Apologies as well to everyone watching who has had Christmas ruined for them. I'm so sorry. Aidan, what are you going for?
They're not funny nor no. They're quite scarring, to be honest with you. Like, imagine I'm gonna say they look really tatty, to be honest. So I'm gonna say £1.49.
£1.49. Shanice has gone £16. It's all suggesting that 40 quid is quite a high estimate. Ian says, I haven't seen fake breasts like that since Mae Young at the 2000 Royal Rumble.
Oh, wrestling fan.
Yeah, he is a wrestling fan. Shanice has revised her guess to £4. Oh, yeah. And I tell you what, you had a point before, but you've got another point there. That's bang on. Bang on. £4 for this.
Speaking of wrestling, when it came up saying Make a Wish, I thought me and Henry were going to meet John Cena.
I wish I could meet John Cena. That'd be so good.
He is in here. You just can't see him.
Do you know he's done more Make a Wishes than any person in history?
Yeah, I heard that.
What a guy!
Oh, what a lovely man! And he was a member of the Marines, so give him a big salute. And
can I be honest? When I first created this round, I was desperately hoping no one would actually reference how sick and twisted the name of the round actually is.
Can I give you one more cool John Cena fact?
Go on, and then Aiden had something to say.
Have you seen the clip of him announcing the death of Osama bin Laden after a wrestling show?
No.
Yeah, he did that to a live crowd. He just had a wrestling match, and he was stood on a table with his top off and his belt, and he went, we've killed Osama bin Laden. Everyone went, "Way!"
What were you going to say, Aiden?
He's the professor of thugonomics, and he's a rapper. He raps.
Wow, what a man! You know what?
He's talented.
I'll email his agent to see if he'll come on Screen Time for the series finale. Who's his wrestling rival? I'll get the pair of them on.
Oh, that's so many.
Let's say The Rock is probably his most recent rival.
I will get Dwayne The Rock Johnson and John Cena. And I'll tell you what, I still reckon we'd have about 16 viewers.
Yeah.
No.
At least 17.
Well, I appreciate, like, however many the number is, we've got some on Facebook, some on YouTube, and still our solitary Twitch viewer. So it's nice to justify all platforms. Now that's the end of Make a Wish. Now after this Make a Wish, we always take a break, and we take, as always, an ad break. So welcome to the ad break. This is where we talk about...
I'm so relaxed in the ad break.
It's quite intense music to relax to, actually. You wouldn't be able to see him, John Cena gag. Surprised that didn't get said by you comedians. I said that! I said he was on the call, but you can't see him. Maybe it froze and he missed it. I promise I said it though, Shanice. I promise. So we always talk about...
You're calling me a comedian.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point, actually. We so normally we do have comedians on every week, but Aiden and Henry are not comedians.
You gatekeeper. Anyone could be a comedian. Just we don't do fancy shows up and down the country.
Well, you know what? You're just as entertaining as a lot of the comedian guests I've had on. So
here's a question, Andrew. When did you think you became a comedian? Was it your first show? Was it your first? Because I was at that first show. It was really, really good. Was it your first your first proper show? I was at that as well, and it was really, really good. Yeah. Was it your first Edinburgh?
I didn't start telling people I was a comedian, other than like close friends who I said I was doing comedy. I didn't start saying I was a comedian until after my 2018 Fringe show, and I took my gap year and did it full time.
Really, that late?
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's really just because there are a lot of people that call themselves comedians on the circuit, and they're like, it can be really cringy. So you want no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. But if you say to someone, "Oh, I'm a comedian," and they say, "Oh, you want to have stuff to back it up," and that was the point. I felt like I had enough stuff to back it up that I would be comfortable saying to another professional that I was a comedian.
Oh, that's very interesting.
Thank you. Well, there's a bit of insight always.
Andrew White, this is your life.
We're going to bring out all your favourite people.
Oh my God,
I've actually got Mr. Fay in my bedroom right now.
Not Chris Fay, head of music at BWS. Our old music teacher. Henry, you've used a private chat function to name check a comedian to see if I think he's an actual comedian.
Yeah, do you?
As much as I don't like him, he is a comedian, I'm afraid. I think he can call himself that. Ian says the ad break music makes me want to break out the lederhosen.
Please do.
If you genuinely have lederhosen, Ian, I will get you on for series 2 of Screen Time, but you have to dress in lederhosen. You know what? You can come on anyway, but if you have the lederhosen, that would be a bonus.
And Andrew speaks German.
Not really. I did the same number of German classes as you, probably less actually, because I just
that Darth Vader video we made.
Yeah. I think we're really cornering ourselves into a old Bishop Wordsworth School reference corner here.
I think you should make that public, by the way. Get that on YouTube.
Well, you know what? We were going to, but Will Jackson objected. I don't know if you remember.
I do. Moving on.
Shanice says, Pixar didn't happen, Ian. Get that load of hazel out. Right. Sorry, ad break. What do you get in your ads? I know you both comment every week about different kind of ads you're getting.
I think me and Henry get similar manscaping
all the time.
Just ads all the time. Constant.
Yeah. At the moment, streaming services. Now
TV.
What kind of?
Oh yeah.
It's all the ones I've already got though. You know,
Yeah,
but I've got Now TV for the football, but now they want to sell me the movies as well. We've got Netflix for the movies, so
Netflix for the
Yeah.
movies, Now TV for the football.
I can't think like what other ads. Yeah, just a McDonald's.
You get quite a lot of McDonald's ads.
Yeah.
I got a McDonald's on Just Eat the other day, and it was not a good experience.
Why
yeah,
not?
But just the milkshake was sort of spilt in the bag. My Big Mac was sort of a bit cold. The guy sort of like just chucked it at me. Just wasn't waiting around. No manners.
It wasn't Andrew doing a delivery driver again.
Yeah, it's my delivery driver job. Actually, funny story about that.
I did that noble profession as well for 6 months.
I delivered a chicken katsu curry last night, and the driver was Babel Henry, our old
Oh, no way!
Pizza Hut delivery colleague Babel.
I love
I
Babel.
still have him on Facebook, so he might be watching. Hi, Babel.
Hello, Babel. Hi.
Yeah, with the whole McDonald's adverts, it always comes up saying if you download the app, because I'm living in Dublin at the moment, you get a €2 Big Mac if you like deliver. So I kept trying to download the app, but every time I click on it, it says this app is not available in your country.
That's
And I'm
ooh.
You've been
really
sold a dream there.
yeah.
Is it because you're right on the border and McDonald's can't deliver across? Is this one of the unforeseen issues with the backstop?
Issues with Brexit. No, I don't think so. I'm like right in Dublin, so it should be no issue.
Since when was Dublin on the border of Ireland, Andrew?
No, I know. I was trying to force it to make a joke.
Little backstage rumor, guys. By the way, yesterday Andrew called Eswatini Swaziland. God, what year is he living in? Embarrassing.
I did. That's not the only mistake I've made. I do have an ad I was going to show you, but I think I'll just skip over it and tell you this story. I went to get toothpaste yesterday. I picked this up thinking, perfect. That's a small little toothpaste packet that'll see me through to the end of my tenancy here. It's actually denture gum. It is. You put it on your dentures and it stays firm, strong seal and comfort all day long. That was disappointing.
Does it go out of date? You could use it in 50 years when you'll need it.
That's a good point, actually. 2023. I hope to have my teeth still in 2023.
Andrew also revealed that he uses toothpaste when he runs out of shower gel.
He did.
Like just wash all over my body. Do other people not do that?
I think the exact words were, "It's minty fresh. What's the problem?" Discuss. This ad break hasn't gone very well for me. I've come out very exposed as a tooth-losing, minty fresh smelling Irish.
Worse things you could be.
That's true.
Yeah, there are worse things I could have been. I appreciate your input on the ad break. The ad I've got, I'll roll over to the finale because we had such fun just chatting. We don't have time for any more as we go into the cancelled. Andrew White is cancelled. Fantastic. Fantastic. What a wonderful episode of Screen Time.
It was coming.
It was always coming.
We've had some close shaves on the donut videos, but it's finally happened.
This is it. This is the moment. Whilst I still have some dignity and my Twitter followers don't start to hemorrhage from my cancelling, we'll move on to our final round, and it is, as always, Know Your Stuff. So, Know Your Stuff. Now, this is a quiz all about your own Twitter output, your own Instagram and social media output. And you know what? You're both quite similar, actually. You've got a lot of similarities. You both dislike Jurgen Klopp. Both do quite a lot of
okay, that's good.
tweets.
Good start.
You both have petitions in your bios. Aodhan, your petition is for rough sleepers, not deporting them. Henry, yours is for proportional representation.
Yes.
So, you've got lots of similarities. And the other similarity you have...
Real issues, Henry.
Yeah, that's right. We talk about the real stuff, and this is becoming the politics section of Screen Time.
No, you do. You talk about the real stuff. And one of the other things you both have in common is you both recently abused Joe Wells on Twitter.
No.
So Joe Wells regularly... If you're still watching, Joe or Danica, do comment. So Henry tweeted on the 22nd of November, Joel smells like warm UHT milk.
He does, doesn't he?
To which Joel said, fair. And then Aodhan, just this week, defending me, said, keep up, Grandad, to Joe, who had misunderstood, I think purposely misunderstood one of my tweets. And
I mean, that's a bit harsh. He's only 48, so he's not.
He's only 48. You know what? I got a message in our group chat saying, what has this person said? Because your account is locked. So he couldn't see your tweet at all. And I just said, he's just calling you an old cunt.
Is he that paranoid, Joe, that he's like freaking out whenever anyone replies to a tweet of his?
No, I think he was just curious.
This is the climate we live in now. The fear of being cancelled is real.
Well, I'm done for. I've got nothing left to lose. I might as well tell you what I really think about certain terms and phrases you can't say anymore. Danica says, "Leave my man alone."
Sorry about that.
Not for long. He won't be your man for long.
Oh, are you gonna shag Joe Wells, Henry?
Listen, we both know Joe Wells offered to mutually masturbate with me, so.
It's not untrue. I can't explain the context of that, but it's not untrue.
Just leave it at that. It's just a fact.
We'll leave it there, right? So this is a quiz all about your own social media output. And you're currently in the lead. But
what's the score? What's the score? Tell me how bad it is, please.
No, I don't want. I'd rather leave it till the end. But I've got your tweets first, Aodhan. We'll go through yours, and then Henry, you've actually got an extra question because I thought one of yours might be too hard. So I've given you an extra question, so you have a chance.
I'm very excited.
So this is one of your tweets from 25th of October. Incredible, all the guys blank had blank. Do you remember the wording of this tweet? Incredible that all the guys blank had blank.
No, I remember tweeting something like that, but I can't for the life of me think what it was about. Incredible that all the guys blank had blank. Wow.
This is difficult. I can't even.
Do you want me to give? Do you think it's fair if I give another word to him, Henry?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
I'll give you an extra word.
Half a point.
Okay, for half a point. Incredible that all the guys. Oh, sorry, let me just double check what the word actually is. The exact wording. So
As you stifle a burp.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know why. I genuinely have no problem.
2 minutes before.
I think that is where it was. I just finished my dinner. Literally seconds before we went live. I swear to God, I have no gassiness problems. But as soon as I go live and get in front of this very fancy mic, all of a sudden I start burping like nobody's business. So the phrasing is incredible that all the guys at blank had blank. Incredible that all the guys at blank had blank. You gonna give up?
Yeah.
Can I have a guess?
I think it's football related, but I'm not sure.
Henry, you can have a guess. You can get double points, of course, if you get this correct.
Incredible that all the guys at Bishops had chlamydia.
I'll give you a vote.
Is that incredible?
No. It's incredible that all the guys at Chernobyl had Northern English accents.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
TV show Chernobyl.
Yeah.
Sorry.
See, that could get some retweets if you weren't private, Aodhan.
I got one like. Just did.
Yeah, 1 like.
In fact, I think that 1 like was me. Your next question. So this is your Instagram. Now, your Instagram actually it was hard to get good captions because you have quite a format. You go Amsterdam 2020, Salisbury 2017, where you are and what the year is. So can you tell me where you are and what the year is? What is the caption of this photo?
Manchester. And is it that format? Because it might have been, I think it might be different. I'm not sure.
You always say word, year.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to say Manchester. 2020.
Manchester 2020. Henry, do you want to have a guess?
I was going to say the year's got to be 2020 because it was 41 weeks ago. So
no, but there's some pictures. There's pictures from 2017 on there, which are captioned 2017.
Oh, so it could have been taken.
Yeah, so it's the actual.
I mean, who am I to say that's not Manchester? But I guess I'll say 2019 just in case.
No, it's actually Vino 2020.
Oh,
You tricked me.
A little trick question. As my famous catchphrase goes, "You've been fooled by the mind of Andrew White."
bit of subverting the genre there.
Yes.
So this is a famous trend that went around on Twitter. This picture of Alan Partridge going into his dictaphone. What caption did you give this particular photo?
I'm so bad at this because I guess I just must say some so many funny things I can't remember.
You don't tweet a lot. Like you do retweet and you're active on Twitter, but your actual tweets aren't loads. So I thought it wouldn't be too harsh.
Yeah, it's quite sporadic my tweeting, but I can't.
It was good. I thought it got like 4 or 5 likes, and if you weren't on private, I think that would have retweeted around the world.
Yeah. As Shanice said, we are comedians, so oh god.
Norwich's own Alan Partridge, by the way.
Of course, yeah. Henry is in Norwich, home of Alan Partridge.
Oh.
If you can think of a funny caption, I'll in the next 5 seconds, I'll give you a bonus point. Same to you.
I can't think. I'm not very good at it. I have no idea. But I think it would be funny anyway when you show.
It will be funny. I know what it is. I think it's funny. Joe Wells says, "I'm back. What have I missed?" We've just been calling you an old milk-smelling twat. Henry, do you have a caption for this?
The only one that comes to mind is the original, isn't it? Is that Youth Hosteling with Chris Eubank? Is that the scene it's from? I'm not sure if that's the exact quote, but no.
Aodhan has captioned it. Post-lockdown US Tinder advert. Make America date again.
Oh,
that's good.
It's good content.
It's
now,
good.
Henry,
hello.
You're not out of the game.
Am I not? Are you serious? I could still win.
Yes.
And that was the day after the election, or the day before.
Yeah. Very topical. Very topical. So your first question, Henry. Start easy. So Tesco had a competition that said, quote tweet this tweet, get 0 likes, 0 retweets, and 0 comments by 1 p.m. tomorrow, and you get a free hashtag Tesco meal deal. Now,
well, it's not very hard for Henry to do that, to be fair.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Now you actually got no retweets, no likes, and no comments. Yeah. Have you got the meal deal?
No, never done that with me.
One of my friends got DM'd today, so they might be a bit behind on it. I think it's still coming.
Okay.
What did you tweet that got 0 likes, 0 retweets, and 0 comments?
I know what it. Ooh, do I have to get the exact wording?
I'll be lenient as you're kind of the dark horse at the moment.
Oh, thanks. What was it? It was I've got. My Twitter following is made up of Scousers being Everton fans and also just people I've accrued from sort of left-wing tweets. So I believe it was if you interact with this, you're a Tory, or if you retweet this, you're a Tory. Oh yes,
you're a Tory. I'll give you that. Now the next one, I can't remember which order I put these in, but one of these is so stupidly hard. I've been very mean. So, of course, you're a very liberal person. You tweet about gay rights all the time.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
What have you said about Stonewall here?
Well, that's definitely not about Stonewall.
I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't do that.
You would. That's going to be. That's going to say. That's 9:07 p.m. I don't know what day November the 21st was. That sounds like a midweek or a late night football match. Stonewall penalty kick that.
It's a Wednesday night.
Stonewall penalty, I reckon.
How did you know it was a Wednesday night? Have you got a diary up?
No. My birthday is on the 27th, which is a Friday.
You're
working backwards.
No, that's completely wrong. It's a Saturday night.
That still works.
So you think it's Stonewall penalty? Actually, it's Stonewall. Don't represent me. I think that homosexuality is disgusting. That's the still a penalty. I'll give you the point.
Can I just check what game that was? Because I might be able to remember the incident. Let me have a little look quickly for you.
Could have been many incidents in fairness.
There we go. 21st of
VAR.
November. It was the Man United against West Brom game. The penalty West Brom didn't get. I was fuming.
No, it's not a penalty. Sorry.
It was a penalty, mate. It was a penalty.
Despite your mutual hate of Klopp, Henry, you're Everton, and Aiden.
I'm not a big Man United fan at the moment.
Right. So what did you? Again, I'll be generous with your wording, but this is news that the UK has already ordered 40 million doses to vaccinate people. What did you respond to this? Perhaps the most uplifting news of 2020, massive medical breakthrough. What was your response?
Oh yes, I just remembered what this was. I thought this was going to be some complicated like me being very analytical of the government or something like that. But it's not.
Yeah, I mean it kind of is.
I'm pretty sure this was.
Thank fuck.
No, it was. I mean, again, the exact wording I'm not sure, but it was something like inject that straight into my bollocks.
Correct. Yeah, that's straight in my bollocks ASAP.
And I'm still waiting. Pfizer, if you want me to be the first person to have it shot into the bollocks, I'm happy to be that hamster.
He's the first man to be inoculated testicularly. Now, this is the ridiculously hard one. I think this is the question that has got the most research and effort from me.
Okay.
Here's your Instagram. Lovely picture of you and your friends in Norwich. Any of them watching today?
Will, who said I eat mash sandwiches on the right there. And I think Zara, who's on the left, said she was going to, but I don't know if she hasn't commented, so she might have just turned off.
Yeah. Now you're doing karaoke.
Absolutely.
As you can see, there's some words being projected onto your bodies. What song are you karaoke singing in this moment?
Can you work it out?
I've covered up a lot of the lyrics. I can't. If now this is up to your opponent. I do have another version where the lyrics, they're still not clear, but they are a bit more uncovered.
Yeah, show him. He needs the points. Show him the clearer version.
Bit of charity, please.
Here's the clearer version. What song are you singing?
You've got
I have to say that's not very much more clear.
No. You know what? Earlier, Henry had an opportunity to give you an advantage, and he didn't take it. And you've been the bigger man, and you've returned the favour he didn't give you. I appreciate that greatly, Aiden. In fact, I'm going to give you 10 sportsmanship.
Oh, what the hold on.
No, sorry, Henry. Have a look at the lyrics as well yourself. You might get a chance to steal.
So have you got the something? Been wondering your.
This is really hard to find and piece together. Did Henry just say hamster when he meant guinea pig?
Yeah, I did, Joe Wells. I did.
Oof.
I did do that. Heart's still open. And no, I don't know. I remember I did a really good rendition of Vossi Bop on this karaoke night. But it's not. It's not
blaring out the fuck the government and fuck Boris.
That's right, man. That's right. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna say.
It's a deep cut. This is why I'm giving you an extra question because it is tough, and it's worked out quite well for the drama.
I don't know. Is it?
Okay, I'm gonna give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All American Rejects Gives You Hell.
Any guesses, Aiden?
Is it? What time is it from High School Musical 2?
Oh my goodness, he smashed it out of the park.
What?
Do I want to know by the Arctic Monkeys?
Oh, can we just go back one, please? By the way,
sorry.
We'll go back one slide.
Oh yeah. Let me bring it up again.
Sorry.
Application winner. That's all right. Share this one. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to tell everyone to go and follow my gran on. Oh
yeah, Futcher Ruth there.
Please.
It might look like Futch Ooth, but it's Futcher Ruth. That's
big fan.
I don't actually think I follow her, so I'll get straight on that.
Yeah, please do.
Right, so that's the end of the quiz. And I forgot to do this last time we had this. It's time for the results.
I've never seen that before.
That was intense.
Have you seen that before?
No, so in episode 2, Abby and Morgan said I should have results music. And then I did it in episode 3, and I forgot in episode 4. So that's fairly fresh content for you. Now, there is 1 point in it. Been a tense game.
Is this taking into account all the friends points we've been?
So here's the thing.
Is this taking into account the fact I got a minus point for eating mashed sandwiches or whatever it was?
There's 1 point in it, and that point is Henry's mashed sandwiches. No, I've ignored the minus point, but it does take into account how many friends you've bought. And actually, you know what? If I discount the friends you've bought, the result is reversed.
Well,
I think we should do a tie break.
Okay.
We should do a tie break.
I'll give you a tie break. Of course, Henry listens to the Arctic Monkeys.
I don't listen to the Arctic Monkeys.
It was his flatmates that chose the song, actually, Joe. So get off your bloody high horse.
Yeah,
so,
Joe.
I'm going to be kindly. I say I'm going to be kindly. Aidan's been very kindly to you throughout this whole quiz, Henry.
Yeah, thank you, Aidan.
You get a tiebreaker, and it is another BuzzFeed title. Okay. I'm going to give it to both of you, and you have to tell me whether you can agree. I have one more backup, so you can agree, but you can't agree on the second one. That's the only rule.
Okay.
Eat a few of your favourite foods, and we'll tell you the colour of your soul.
Colour of your song?
Soul. S-O-U-L.
Oh, soul. Okay.
Colour of your soul.
Eat of your favourite foods, and we'll tell you the colour of your soul.
Does Aidan get to go first or second, whatever he prefers, because he's technically ahead?
I think so. As he's been so kindly, I
would like to go second.
Oh, there you go, Henry. You get to go first. Shanice says, "I don't know who Joe is, but I feel sorry for him."
Sorry for him.
He's got it in the neck a lot, hasn't he, Shanice?
He does. He gets what he deserves, Andrew.
No, look at him. Look at him in that little adorable, dungarees. Yeah.
No, I like Joe.
He's been flaunting his wealth on Twitter too much with that big coat he got, really rubbing our faces in it. That cost him $2,000.
Did it? That green coat? Oh, Danica's going to be furious when she finds out.
He sold the guinea pigs to get it.
And so every night when she goes to bed, she goes, night guinea pigs. He's actually just hidden in the cage going, trying to pretend they're still there. What's your guess for this? Eat a few of your favourite foods, and we'll tell you the colour of your soul. What do you reckon?
Eat a few of your favourite foods.
And we'll tell you the colour of your soul. Danica says Joe 100% deserves it. He's a real piece of shit.
He is a real piece of shit.
No, he's one of the good guys.
Was it so? The first time with my gut, and I was wrong. The second
but then
time,
you didn't go with your gut, and you were wrong again.
Yeah. So I might as well flip a coin here, really, hadn't I?
Fantastic. I mean, if you're flipping a coin anyway,
Aidan, you guess, and I promise I'm going to say the opposite of whatever you say.
Okay, that's good. That works out well.
I just don't trust you at all. You know, like that game show where it's like
Golden Balls.
Yeah. If we were the last two, I would steal because I don't trust you.
Oh.
And I would want you to have nothing if you stole.
Okay.
Considering how kind you've been throughout the whole quiz, that's
it's really taking a turn.
Real character.
I'm gonna say that it is false.
Henry Futcher.
I'm gonna say real then. I have to.
Oh, it's to quote the Stiller Black from the song Alfie. If only fools are kind, Alfie, then I guess it's wise to be cruel. You should have been cruel, Aidan. You've given the point to Henry.
Yes. Come on.
Well done, Henry.
I think
you're very happy.
I am happy. Yes. I will not be humble in victory. I earned this. I did it all by myself. They said I couldn't do it, and I did it. That's the best comeback since Craig David.
You know what? It is quite fitting because actually I'm glad you won it, Henry, because you only lost on how many friends you brought to the show.
Which is not many. And hopefully after my victory, I'll gain maybe a couple of Aiden's friends want to come over to my side, you know.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
You've
Feels
really
good
put
being
your
a winner.
dignity on the line here, Aiden, and it's burned up in your face. A silver medal, 11 points to 10. Henry Futcher, your prize, as always, is you get as much time as you like. Try and keep it under 30 seconds to plug whatever you want, Henry.
Hi guys. I'm not a comedian, unlike what Shanice thought. So I don't really have anything. I'll do a little reading for you from this book, For Dignity, Justice and Revolution. I'm reading it as part of my Japan essay, and here we go. There are various kinds of war. There are war.
Aiden, you get a go now to promote whatever you like.
Yeah, I'd like to say that although I may have got a silver place, I am anticipating in about 5 years' time there to be a doping trial and for me to be rightly crowned the true winner.
Oh, so bold claims. Although Danica says she's pleased for Henry. He really needed a win. So
Thank you. I want to say thank you to Danica. I want to say to Aiden, that's a baseless accusation. Those rumors were never proved, and I've come on here in good faith. And you know, who's to say what I have and haven't been injecting into my brain?
Or your balls.
Or my balls.
Hey,
Or my balls.
What a way to close off the show with Henry's balls, as we always end. If you enjoyed this and you'd like to become the third ever donator in our 30 live streams we've done, it'd be nice to get a good 10% record.
You should get a photo like they do on Children in Need.
What? A photo?
Yeah, grand total.
Oh, okay. Actually, yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that now. Hang on. You can contribute to our grand total. On
Build it up. Oh.
I think it's pretty accurate from what I know. Across 30 live streams, £12.36.
Boy, that's really good.
That is, if the streaming software didn't cost me £19 a month, that would be great. You can contribute to the show at paypal.me/standupandrew. But for now, that's all from me. A good night from Aiden.
And that's all from me.
And a good night from Henry.
And that's all from me. Good night.
Good night, everyone.